Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here with some more Hearthstone. And while Eudora was successful in raiding the Bank of Dalaran, there's still plenty more of the magical city for the League of Evil to claim. So let's get on with that, shall we? It's time for Chapter 2, The Violet Hold.
Magical beasts fill these prison cells. Such beautiful creatures. We must unleash them!
Defeat the guards of this magical prison to unleash the horrors within. Sounds simple enough, eh? It's far from simple, as quite a few of the people locked up in this prison will fight us as soon as they're free. The twist here is that there are imprisoned minions. On both sides of the board are minions that will eventually break free. The ones on your side will be on your side, and the ones on their side will be on their side. The number of turns it takes for them to break free is their mana cost. What's the anomaly for this time? It is minions gain +1/+1 at the end of their owner's turn. I don't think I want to activate that. That could end really badly for us. Let's just go with the run as it is. And this time, I think I'm going to play as another class that I don't typically play as.
The power of the Nefer set will answer.
We're going to play as Takan the Warlock. This Tolvir prince is forged of hate and stone. Let's go! I only have one hero power in normal to pick from. I've played as Takan quite a bit more in heroic, but still compared to the other heroes, I haven't played with Takan that often. We'll pick Life Tap, and we'll pick the sacrificial starting deck. That's actually not too bad. We have a Gnome Feratu, we have a Possessed Villager, and we also have a Hellfire. We do also have a Spirit Bomb, which isn't that great, but we'll make do with what we've got. Let's go and face the first encounter. Challenge number 1 is Alchemist Wendy. This alchemist mixes up decks, attempting to create golden cards. Her hero power is Equivalent Exchange. Swap a random card in each player's hand for 1 mana. Let's go.
Takan versus Wendy.
Prepare your regrets.
Interested in trying something new?
One thing that I like about Takan is that he is very no-nonsense. Now, we have a decent starting hand here, but I do want to get rid of Defile. Wendy's deck, I believe, is mostly full of potions, and minions that give you potions. Note that her hero power goes off every single turn. Our minion that's locked up is a Flame Waker. 2 turns until it breaks free. Wendy's minion is a Grave Shambler. You don't always have a roughly equal set of minions. Sometimes yours is much better, more often than not theirs is a lot better.
Get it out! Get it
We'll play the Possessed Villager. Good turn 1.
One for you, one for me.
Not a bad exchange. In Heroic, that hero power doesn't cost any mana, making it a lot more difficult to play around because she still has her full mana every turn.
You have been noticed.
Excuse me? Did you mix up your words?
If there's one person that won't mix up their words, it's Takan. One thing that you can take advantage of with the imprisoned minion is that it can't be targeted while it's trapped, so you can play around certain spells by putting your minions either side. This first encounter shouldn't be too tricky.
That won't do. On second thought, let's swap back. This'll fix you right up. Hey, have you met my apprentice? She's going to do great things.
She certainly healed you. There's the Flame Waker. We just want to fill the board with lots of minions and go face.
Side effects.
This is a little bit dangerous because Wendy does have some pretty decent board
All
clears.
about potions, balms, ointments, they're all useful.
They certainly can be. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'll take this and you take that. sweet.
You're going to burn one of my cards, and that's one of the better ones. Also, I've no idea why Wendy has an Ancient Watcher. But it doesn't matter, because we've won! There we go. Well played.
That was admirable.
Excuse me? Did you mix up your words?
I can only imagine how much fun the voice actor for Takan had when recording the lines. Kapow! Indeed it was! We're victorious. 1 down, 7 to go.
The hand of Rafaam is cursed. It was even worse when it was attached.
Ooh, this is a tricky choice. The rocket backpacks are really useful because all of your minions having rush means that you have instant board presence with any minion you play. The Hand of Rafaam makes the beginning encounters extremely easy because the cursed card is 2 mana, and your opponent can't even start getting rid of them until turn 2. They'll be taking 4 damage a turn. I'm gonna pick Resourcefulness, however. At the start of the game, equip a random weapon, give it +1/+1. This gives you the ability to both attack and protect yourself against opposing minions. Unless you get the weapon, which means you take double damage. That happened once. I was not happy to see that one. We're gonna go with Resourcefulness. As for our buckets, we have some pretty good ones here. We have Sacrifice, which has some spells to clear off minions. Darkest Hour's not that great though. We have Big Demons for 2 Void Lords and a Despicable Dreadlord, and then we have In Control. The Lich King, Void Lord, Despicable Dreadlord, by far, that's the best bucket. We're having that one.
Azeroth's so-called heroes are trying to stop us. Send them to the Spirit Healer.
Ah, Hesutu. Hesutu has a pretty decent hero power. Give a friendly minion Wind Fury. In Heroic, that's Mega Wind Fury. Though I haven't ever seen Hesutu use either. Maybe he will this time.
Takan versus Hesutu.
Prepare your regrets. You do not belong here.
For now, anyway. When we eventually claim Dalaran, we will belong here. And you won't. Then we'll tell you to leave. Ooh, that's a pretty decent weapon. We basically have 10 damage right from the start.
You have been noted.
Hello!
I cannot hear you over the power of the winds.
Maybe you should listen a bit more carefully.
Feel the fury of the sand.
Because your doom is nigh.
Get it out! Get it out!
We have a Kirin Tor Tricaster. Our opponent has a Spider Tank. That one's a lot more useful, but I don't think they're going to be alive long enough to take advantage of it.
You're so sweet.
Goodbye, Dust Devil. That's a pretty nice minion for his deck.
Fury of the sand.
I have a soft spot for the Dust Devil. I've played it more than once in a Shaman deck, and had it be successful. You have to be very careful with when you play it, though. So my opponent still isn't doing anything. This really isn't working out for you.
Most impressive. I cannot hear you over the power of the winds.
You really need to get your hearing sorted, because you're about to lose. And this is when Hesutu has an amazing card. That's actually not bad. That will keep you alive a little longer.
Charge, shield, or spark.
That's not going to be very useful right now. Also, all our spells are now 1 more expensive, but deal a lot more damage.
Feel the fury of the sand.
Let's tank some of that damage and hit you in the face. And I feel like healing myself, because it doesn't matter if I heal that or not, it'll still die to the spider tank. Air Elemental, fair enough. Primal Talismans. And Beacon Lightning. Ooh. That's a good totem for you. But I still think that's game.
I so loathe carelessness. I cannot hear you over the power of the realist.
Well played. You can get the final hit there, Gnome Ferratu. You're a card I really enjoyed playing. Let's go to the buckets. We have curatives. These could be quite decent. I like gaining health as a warlock, you do lose it quite quickly. Then we have this bucket. Siphon Soul, Rin, the First Disciple, and Blood Mage Thalnos. And then we have Bane of Doom, Doomguard, and Fell Lord Betrug. We're going within control. We want Rin. And now it's time for the great Akazamzarak. It's not real magic, he's got cards tucked into his sleeve. Prestidigitation. 1 mana, add a random magical feat to your hand. In Heroic, that costs 0, and he likes to use it a lot. In Normal, he likes to use it a lot.
Tikan versus the great Akazamzarak.
Prepare your regrets.
Step right up.
Oh, that we will. Let's get rid of these. And hope that we get a little bit of our early game. We actually don't have that much early game, but we fortunately drew it. Our weapon, ooh! Tentacles for arms. That's gonna come back to our hand. That is 9 damage right there, and then 2 more damage, as long as we have the mana. Hello.
You have been noticed.
All right, wise guy, let's see you do better.
Sure thing. I can make your health disappear!
Feel the fury of the sand.
3 down, 17 to go. Your turn. Your minion is an Oasis Snapjaw.
Just a spell. I want
Ours is Harbinger Celestia. Ooh, that one could be interesting. I feel like playing a Plated Beetle, trading, and hitting you for another 3. It's not going badly so far, but it's only just begun. Mana Cyclone for absolutely no extra spells. You're really desperate for some board presence, aren't you? I could keep this entirely healthy by using the Spirit Bomb, but I don't want to. I'll trade here, do this, and hit you in the face again. My weapon goes, and then it goes back to my hand. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the +1/+1 buff. It's now just the 2/2 weapon. Still not bad, though.
I am master of magics.
That you are! And you having 4 health is a little annoying. That is, it would be annoying.
Stars without number, worlds without end.
I wanted to hear that because I don't often hear that minion coming into play. It's a very rare sound. I have a Spirit Bomb that will both get rid of you and give me the Duskbat's Battle Cry. If I've taken damage this turn, summons 2 1/1 bats. Unfortunately, this minion is very likely to become a different minion as soon as my opponent plays one. It's pretty good stats otherwise. There's your minion, the Oasis Snapjaw. And now Celestia is a mana worm.
An all new feat, just for you, my lovely audience.
That hurt. But it doesn't matter, because you are soon to be defeated. I'm going to go face here, and I'm going to play with Tentacles for arms. Put you down to 1.
Fury of the sand.
You're not really going to be able to do too much to survive here.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
Did Akazamzarak ever use his hero power here? I don't think he did. He really should have, though. Ah, well.
Your servitude will be rewarded.
All right, wise guy, let's see you do better.
Sure thing! Kapow! Indeed, it was Akazam Zarak. The victory is ours. Let's go to the treasures. Ooh, what a choice we have here. On the one hand, we have Case Study. 1 mana spell, discover a quest reward. Specifically, the quests that were added in Journey to Mongoro. Then, we have the Gnomish Army Knife, which gives a minion every single keyword under the sun apart from Echo. And then there's the Dream Grove Ring. 9 mana, discover a legendary minion, summon 5 copies of it. If you're in the late game, this can be invaluable. This can also be quite invaluable though. Our deck is building to be quite mana heavy so far, so having something that we can play for 1 is pretty useful. That and a lot of the quest rewards are good, but the Dream Grove Ring is really good. It's an instant board. Oh, I am torn between the two. They're both really good. We're going with Case Study, why not? Let's live life dangerously. As for my bucket, I have Draw, which gives me Elise the Trailblazer, a Portal Keeper, and Elise Starseeker. They're not bad. Then I have the Aranasi Broodmother, Ectomancy, which is dreadful, and Illidan Stormrage, which isn't bad. And then there is Evil Genius, Dreadsteed, and Karakazam. Karakazam's pretty good. Dreadsteed isn't going to be that useful for me, and Evil Genius does give me some lackeys. I'm gonna go with Draw.
Don't start a fight in here. Or do. I could care less.
Good thing you don't care. We're just going to swap out some cards. Hello, Bob. It's been a while. How's business? I see you changed the tavern name to the Cloak and Stagger.
All are welcome here. Just don't cause any trouble.
Ooh, those are some really good minions. We have Wilfred Fizzlebang, a minion I liked using a lot back in the day. We have the Hooked Reaver, which is really good just for the mana cost with +1/+1, and then we have Ysera and Sneed's Old Shredder.
Intriguing.
And then we have things like the Gang's All Here and Good Food. You know what? I'm going to take all of these.
Order up.
This could be a mistake. But I could do with some pretty nicely statted minions. And I think I want, it's a choice between having multiple Earthen Ring Farseers or having multiple Gnome Feratus. There's a temptation to have 3 more Lich Kings, but I do not want to have a starting hand of 3 Lich Kings. So I'm going to get 3 Earthen Ring Farseers.
I appreciate the extra business.
Glad that I'm helping you stay afloat.
Your servitude will be rewarded.
Your coin is welcome here. Just stay out of trouble.
Good to know.
I'll put it on your tab.
Wait, we have a tab? Uh-oh.
Azeroth's so-called heroes are trying to stop us. Send them to the Spirit Healer.
We have Dag Cruelmight here. You never kick a man when he's down. Unless you're Dag. Bully is his hero power. Deal 2 damage to a damaged minion. In Heroic, that's 4. Let's see if we can take on Dag. They're starting to get more tricky. Hopefully our deck is good enough. Hopefully the weapon we get is.
Khan versus Dag.
Hello.
Prepare your regrets. You are not long for this world.
We'll see about that. We don't want any of these cards. Let's go look for a cheaper one. We don't necessarily have to worry about this so much because we do have the weapon, but it is nice to have a few early plays. That's an okay-ish weapon. The 1 damage to all minions isn't great because Dag has some damaged minion synergy.
You have been noted.
Hello!
You know, it's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'm glad to keep you company. Now we're gonna defeat you.
Fury of the sands.
Let's see what you do. Your minion is an animated armor. Oh dear. We've got to make sure we can defeat that when it comes into play. Ours is a Dread Corsair. Not so good.
Feel the fury of
I'm going to keep one charge of my weapon to take care of that. You need to make sure that you can deal with their minions when they come into play.
Made to fit.
There's an armor smith I can't really deal with without using my weapon charge. I could use the weapon charge and get some Duskbat bats. That's quite tempting. You know what, I'm actually going to do that. If I have the board early, there's a good chance I will keep it.
feel the fury of the sands.
There we go. Does give my opponent a little bit of armor. Does deal with my possessed villager, but we have this. Brilliant. Let's see what you do, Dag. Oh.
You will only hurt yourself here.
You know, it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Now, we don't want to trade our minions in here. Instead, we're going to play Elise.
Do you have the artifact?
We will do soon! Ah, the map to the Golden Monkey. I remember that being everywhere. Let's start going face, shall we? Next turn we have the Despicable Dreadlord. We're doing quite well for our mana curve so far. There's the animated armor. Oh dear, the animated armor has become a lot tougher. But we can deal with it. We can deal with it using our Despicable Dreadlord. There we go. Perfect. You're not going to attack. Just stay there. 1 damage to all.
My shield for Argus.
Another defender.
One shot. One.
An elven archer. Okay. You got me there. 1 point of damage.
Get back!
I will. We'll trade there and we'll heal the minion. This is why I got many Earthen Ring Farseers. In fact, we'll heal this minion too. I'm going to stop you from using that hero power if I can. And there goes the Elven Archer. Ooh, the Overlord's Whip.
One shot. One kill.
Ooh, the not so great synergy. You probably should have played the Archer first. Okay, I want a hero power here. And heal my minion.
Get back!
Not doing badly here. Don't want to play Thalnos just in case he plays a board clear. He does have a few, I think.
I've got the beast in my sight.
He also has that. That's now a lot tougher. And he's not going to hit any of my minions because doing so would make him lose. Ah, well.
That was admirable.
You know, it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Well, you're not going to have anyone to talk to anymore. Because you are done.
Get back!
Kapow! Victory is ours! We do need some mid/early game in our next bucket. Hopefully we can get some. Ooh, there's some good stuff here. We have a Possessed Villager, a Kobold Librarian, and Forbidden Ritual. That is early game. We also have a Doomsayer, Thorison, and Siphon Soul. They're really good. We also have Dr. Morrigan, Glinda Crowskin, and Mal'Ganis. Ooh, that's tricky. This is generally good. This is okay, but it's a little too early game. It's a choice between Legend and In Control, and In Control still has 1 Legend. I'd be tempted to say that Legend is actually a bit too high in mana, and we could potentially do with having a Doomsayer. So I'm going to go with In Control. Might be a mistake. Probably not against you, though. Kazamon Steelskin. To say he's reckless is an understatement. 0 Rex are given. Steelskin. You can't damage yourself. Kazama has a lot of minions that would hurt him, but don't. We can still hurt him though, so that's okay.
Tekan versus Kazama!
Prepare your regrets.
Colby, the curse of flesh haunts you still.
Ah, unique dialogue there. Very nice to see. We'll keep the Dusk Bat because we have that weapon synergy. Hopefully we'll get a decent weapon. Doomhammer? That's not bad. 4-3. I'm going to keep the charges of the weapon this time, because I want to use them to trade with his minions.
You have been noticed.
Hello!
Hardy har har!
That wasn't much of a joke, you know. We get Mimiron's head. Our opponent gets a green jelly. I think my opponent's minion is a bit better. Keeping the weapon charge, as I said. You're not doing anything. Okay. I want more cards.
Stop hitting yourself!
But it's how I draw cards! I want cards, therefore I have to hit myself. What are you going to play?
No pain, still gain.
Indeed you do. Right. Time for my turn 3 play.
Fury of the sand.
There it is. A pretty good minion. Especially with this weapon ability. What's your play? Spreading Madness. Oh, this is not good for me because he doesn't care about the ones that hit him.
Flesh fails. Steel prevails.
That it does.
He's unbreakable.
It's certainly quite durable.
Nothing.
We're getting a lot of the dialogue that he get if he deals damage to himself, because it happened in quick succession. We're going to trade here. We're going to play this. I'm glad we got rid of that one. I want another card. I certainly will. Don't worry. One more turn on your minion. Ah, getting a spell. I'm going to trade into that with my weapon. Ooh, we may get another weapon. Galvadon, Barnabas, or Crystal Core? Galvadon, most certainly. That's the one I want.
Feel the fury
Let's
of the
trade
sand.
there. Deal some damage. I'm going to play this.
What can I bless for you?
Everything. There's your jelly.
It's boom o'clock.
Uh-oh. That's unfortunate, but fortunately we have the underling to give our minions a buff. We also have Galvadon. Aha! Adapt 5 times. I'll take Wind Fury. I'll take +1/+1. I'll take Stealth until my next turn. I will take Divine Shield, and I will take Taunt. That last one was a bit weak, but hey, not bad otherwise. I'm going to trade here, here,
Fury of the sand.
and here. Oh! A buff for Galvadon. Marvellous. And we have Earthen Ring Farseers to heal ourselves up. That's a pretty nasty minion. Good luck dealing with it. Seriously, good luck dealing with it. Ooh, Wilfred Fizzlebang. That's a better play than Earthen Ring Farseers.
Behold the absolute power of Wilfred Fizzlebang!
I don't hear that minion coming into play often either. As I said, one of my favourites. Do you like 8 damage? No? Would you like 8 more? Didn't think you would. If you don't play a taunt, you're dead next turn.
Boom o'clock!
No! Wilfred, why?
Flesh fails. Try.
That's going to save you, actually, because of...
Hide behind your armor. I am my armor.
Because of the fact that you don't take the hit point damage. but we have the Lich King. So, good luck taking care of both Galvadon and the Lich King. The greatest combo ever! Did you know the Lich King was a hunter? This is his hunter pet. Kapow! Kapow! Your turn, Kazama. Ooh, Army of the Dead. That does something. Your ordering is all wrong here. That's not a bad trade. Now, I like the fact that he's not going to trade this because normally this would spell the opponent's doom, but it doesn't because of his hero power. You really should have traded that.
I so loathe carelessness.
It cost you the game. Actually, it didn't. The Lich King would have killed you anyway. But Galvadon away! Victory is ours. We're not doing too badly. Will Takan manage to make his way through the Violet Hold? Will the monsters help or hinder? And will Arthur's 4871 finally find out where Mankrik's wife is? Find this out and more in the conclusion of Chapter 2 of the Dalaran Heist.